Hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. This is Joy, your confidence coach, over at www.curresofjoy.com, helping you get confident with every aspect of your life. And today I really wanted to touch bases with you guys and come in and talk about the importance of having strong connections. Have you guys ever noticed that? And I know that this has happened to me quite often. I'm not who I used to be. God has brought me a mighty long way. I just really want to make sure I stress how far God has brought me, okay? But you ever notice how whenever you are about to make a negative decision in your life, or let's say you go ahead and you make a negative status on Facebook or a negative status on any of your social media accounts, you ever notice the amount of responses that you get encouraging you to go through with whatever that negative thought is? Like, there's so many people that are ready to feed into that fire of negativity. Like, it's amazing. Like, you get immediate responses whenever you make the decision or you're thinking about making a negative decision. It is amazing the amount of support that you can get whenever you're on a negative path in your life. People are really quick to feed into that. But say you turn around that same day and decide, you know what? I no longer want to be who I used to be anymore. I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to get my license back. I'm going to start a business. I'm ready to leave this abusive man. I'm ready to get out of this city because clearly I've outgrown it. I'm ready to lose weight. I'm ready to become a vegan. I'm ready to start donating at the church down the street. You rolling out positive things just back to back. And this is how your cheering section sounds. You're like, what happened to my cheerleading squad? So you notice how quickly all that support that you had when you were ready to make that negative decision in your life, all of a sudden goes out the drain. Before, you had about 98 to 99% of a support system for you to make a negative decision in your life. But then once you decide you want to turn that around, that 98, 99% drops down to a whole whopping 2.5, maybe 3%, if you're lucky, depending on the time of day that you decide that you want to start making positive changes in your life. So that's why I stress the importance of, whenever you know that you're getting ready to make some positive changes in your life, it's time to start looking for positive connections. The same people who came with you can't leave with you on that positive boat. Unfortunately, they have to be left behind. And I know you may not want to part with people that you've known all your life, people that you've grown up with, people that, maybe you moved on the same block and you guys have known each other for 10, 12, 13, 18, 21 years. I understand that. And I'm not saying that you have to sever those relationships. I'm just saying that sometimes we grow into different paths. And as I always stress, life is about growth. It's about moving on. People come in your life, they come to deposit certain things, and then they move on. That doesn't mean that the relationship was bad. That doesn't mean that the friendship was bad. It doesn't mean that you were a bad friend. It just means that you two are growing, and you're growing into completely different paths, and that's completely okay. But now you're on a positive path. So positive paths mean making positive connections. Okay? So who in your life right now, since you're deciding to make these positive changes, who's your support system? Who can you call on that you know is always going to be there rooting for you? Who can you call on to share an idea with that's going to give you that motivation, that encouragement, that yay girl, go ahead and go after your dreams. You're making a better decision for yourself and for your family. Just to give you that I'm proud of you, because we all need that, whether we admit it or not. We all need some form of support in one way or another. And I know for myself, being an entrepreneur, that's a lonely road. It's a lonely road. Boy, when I tell you it's a lonely road. But what I've done is, since I don't get to get out much because I am in a new state that I'm still learning about, what I've done is I am in the process of putting my whole social media account under construction, which means that I'm weeding out people who bring no value to my life. Those people have got to go. They're filling up spaces that can be filled with people who are like-minded. I'm looking to make connections with women and men who are on the same path as me. So that means that some relationships that I may have started this journey with are about to be severed. And again, it's nothing personal. It's nothing bad or saying anything wrong about the friendship that once was. But what it's saying is we're both growing. Unfortunately, we're not growing in the same direction. We're not going down the same path. I'm no longer on that path of negativity. I'm no longer the girl who goes from 0 to 2,223 in 0 or less seconds. I'm no longer that young woman. And I'm just ready to start making positive connections. And I hope that you guys consider the same thing once you decide that you no longer want to be in that same negative pack of people. That you remember that positive things, positive paths means making positive connections. So that is my motivation for today. Again, this is Joy Lynn over at curvesofjoy.com, helping you get confident in every aspect of your life. You can find me across the board on all social media platforms at Curves of Joy. And I look forward to talking to you again. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.